Hello everyone, and welcome back. Normally I would not really start this video till towards the end of the week because today is Monday, but now tomorrow they keep switching it. First it was going to be 4 to 8 inches of snow, then it's 3 to 6, now they're saying 4, and then a couple days later, then we have 1 day off of rain, then the next day 3 inches of snow, and then a day off with just a little bit of snow. Anyway, by Sunday night, we could have anywhere from, well, they said up to 10 inches of snow. I mean, I don't believe it this time of year, but I have to get everything ready here just in case. And that means I have to get the trailer out of the garage because I need to get Melissa's truck parked in there so she doesn't have to deal with that in the morning when she's on her way to work. Looks like a good place to put the hunting stuff for now, anyway. I still have to get this brought out to that front garage, but I need to pull the tractor out to do that, and that's not going to happen tonight. I never did get to show anybody this, but when Melissa was down in Louisiana, she brought back the weed eater, weed whacker, whatever you want to call it. And the one we had down there is a real nice one because it has attachments too. I think using that is going to have to wait until next year. Not going to be any need for it now for a while. Okay everyone, it's about 25 minutes after 10. Right now I'm still scheduled to leave for work by 5 o'clock in the morning. We'll see what happens with this storm, but everything is ready. Good morning everybody. 5 minutes after 5, 27 degrees, and the snow is still coming. According to what the radio is saying right now, it looks like we're getting only about 4 inches up here, which is, I mean, it's going to be a nuisance snow, but 4 inches is nothing. Down where I'm going south of the cities, but down the cities they're talking 5 to 8. I'll believe all of that when I see it, and the meteorologist doesn't come on until 6 o'clock this morning, so I'll get a better idea of it here in about 45 minutes. There's a fairly heavy misty rain right now, and now it says 31 degrees. That's scary. I mean, the ground is still not frozen, but when does that point come when the road is frozen enough so this is ice on the road, so everybody has slowed down a little bit. Watching that car right there. When it gets like this, you try to look at their tires and see if there's water coming off the back side. If it's not, that means it's turned to ice. So that's always comforting. I'm always looking at that to see if the roads are wet or if they're getting icy.
Far western and southwestern Minnesota. The heaviest snow is going to come this afternoon. Could be snowing at the rate of 1 inch an hour at times. High today 34. It's going to be more of a March-like snow, a heavy, wet, slushy, sloppy snow. And
Filled up here yesterday morning, probably at exactly the same time. I've put on 319 miles since then. Well, I'm just leaving work now. The snow is definitely coming down. Right now they're saying down here it's just about to reach that 1 inch an hour. It just really started. 156 miles to the farmhouse.
6 inches of new snow accumulation, high today of 33. The snow tapers off and some drizzle tonight. Steady temps in the mid-30s. Chance of drizzle tomorrow afternoon, mixing with snow again tomorrow. 37 for the high on Wednesday. Right now, 32 in snow.
Well, I made it back up to the farm. When I was driving, coming up 35, and there was a truck that it was pulling a trailer. It was one of them, I don't know, they're kind of like a dump trailer, and then they had like a couple 2x10s on the sides to raise it up higher. And anyway, it passed me one time, and I thought, man, that's way too fast. This road's, I was doing about 45 miles an hour at that time. And then it went up and up ramp, and then came down the other side of the ramp because it had gotten ahead of me, and then I was ahead of it. So I don't know if that was the wrong turn and it just came back down. But anyway, then it's riding right on my butt. Like, I look out my rearview mirror, I couldn't see its license plate. That's how close it was. And finally, I just kept doing my 45 miles an hour because it looked really icy. And I see him pull out to the side to pass me, and I'm just sitting there and it's like, where is he? You know, I'm trying to look forward. I don't see him coming up my left side. And I look over, and as he is going into the ditch, and the truck and trailer rolled. It's like, man, you know, you gotta drive so slow when winter starts. And I mean, there's a bunch of people that stopped. I was already way ahead, so I didn't stop there. There was other people, but we saw the one where the guy crashed. I showed that on camera. Then he rolled in the ditch, and then later on when the snow started to slow down, because then it slowed down as I got maybe 50 miles from the house here, then the roads cleared up a little bit. But on the other side, the southbound lane, a car had went in the ditch and came up against the guardrail, the wire guardrail that they have. So there was the 3 in the ditch, and then now it's snowing harder up here, but I don't think we're going to get more than maybe 3 inches up here. So I mean, I wouldn't even plow that this time of year, because it's going to melt down anyway, and the ground isn't frozen yet. So the longer you can wait with plowing, the better. I mean, if we get 5 or 6 inches, I'll plow it, but otherwise I won't have to. Now we just go out here, picked all the salvageable tomatoes. There were 2 heads of cabbage in here that we pulled. And now the hay bale, straw bale garden is done. I pulled them, but all that video is going up on As the Rooster Crows. My dad and I are thinking about going up to the cabin and the tent, at least for one night this weekend. We'll see. I don't know what this weather, but he said on Friday, the low is 7 degrees, so I've got to get these potatoes out of here, because that means it's going to be pretty chilly here too. Okay everyone, well it's just about 20 after 10. Lightly snowing now. Not sure if you can really see it. I think we got, looking at the garbage can, probably solid 4 inches. We'll see what it looks like in the morning. Good morning everybody. It's a 5:15 right now, 32 degrees. I think we got probably between 4 and 5 inches of snow, but some of it has melted down. And so now I'm going to drive to work, and normally I would just stay at the hobby farmhouse tonight, but I'm going to have to drive back up here because tomorrow we're going under a winter storm warning again for 5 inches of snow. Just getting back into Cloquet. It is 20 minutes after 6. I I should be back to the farmhouse in about 15 minutes here. What a day. Okay, everyone, well, we're just about to go to bed. We just watched the latest news on TV, and now we're forecasted between 6 and 10 inches of snow here tomorrow. Well, this winter storm they were talking about ends up being a dud. I mean, it's snowing all around us here, but the wind coming off of Lake Superior pushes it back like it does so many times. It's like when we do get snow here, we get dumped on. It started this morning when I got up at 4 o'clock. It said we're going to get 6 to 8, I think it was, and then it went down an inch an hour, and now it's down to saying like, I don't know, 3 inches or 2 inches, and yeah, I don't think we're going to get much of anything until, we might get some this afternoon, a couple inches, but that's about it. Down by the Twin Cities, where, you know, just south of the cities where the job I would have been working on today, there is a rain and snow mix that's going on all day down there. So since we're putting windows in, I did not go down today. I'll run back down tomorrow. Well, the new light showed up today, and it finally started snowing a little bit about an hour ago. It's about 30 degrees right now, 30 or 31. And I thought I'll wait with this until it's not snowing, but might as well get it done while it's not cold. Oh, we got that one working. And now I was unsure because I've got this plug-in runs a light that's up here and a light that's in that area where I put the double oven, and it hasn't worked for a while. But for a while the light was flickering and it was kind of acting up, and but then when that light out there went on, I was worried because it's like on the same circuit that it was something that was wire related, but obviously it's not. So this must be a bad switch. So I'm going to switch this out. Yeah, nothing looks bad here, but hopefully it is just the switch. That's what it was. What if the other light works out too? Yep, that's awesome. I switched them out with 100 watt instead of 60. I don't like when I come out here in the wintertime, it's always dark in here when I have to do something. So the brighter light will be nice. Okay everyone, well thanks a lot for watching. Normally I would run this video into this coming weekend, but for a day and a night of this weekend I'm going to the tent to do the final things for deer hunting. So I'll probably start another video here somewhere around that time, but I was hoping for this second big snowstorm, which totally flopped. And yeah, but we're not ending this until I see how that light works once it gets dark. I really like it. I think it's every bit as bright as the other one. I think that'll do just fine. I will see you guys on the next video.